She plays the cool single mom Lorelai Gilmore on the popular series Gilmore Girls. Here's Lauren Graham.
Lauren Graham, how are you, baby?
It's
nice to see you.
Welcome.
Lauren Graham making quite a fashion statement there.
Thanks.
Yes.
You can play checkers on it later.
It's okay with me. All right. All right, Lauren Graham. Nice to see you.
That always happens when we have like the moms here, the women that play the moms that come out looking ultra sexy to shake the mom in.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up a little bit. You know, I just wanted to tell you, I'm sure you know how loved you are in New York, but I came in and the town car guy picked me up, and he said, "So you're going to the St. Regis?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Which one?" And I said, "There's only one hotel." And he said, "But there's the St. Regis Philbin."
Love that guy.
I couldn't have made that up. I was like,
I love that guy. That's good. That's very nice. So you're living in California, but you were raised on the East Coast in Virginia, right?
I was, I grew up in the D.C. area.
Yeah. And a graduate of Barnard.
Yes, I was an English major at Barnard right up the street.
Oh, my gosh.
The same person went to Barnard.
And you decided to make acting your career.
I did.
Yeah.
And I started here, and then I've been in L.A. for about 5 years.
And in the beginning, the first jobs you had, was there anything around this neighborhood?
Well, the first job, the first money-making job, I guess, was they called me and they wanted me to be like an escort for some World Cup, like an event. You know, that you do these kind of convention-y things.
You don't mean a prostitute.
No. Oh, no. No. It was for the soccer players, you know.
It's a logical question.
She's getting there. The soccer players, they need love too, you know what I mean? So what
it was to sort of like run this show, this big convention thing, and then at the last minute they called and they said, "You're tall." And I said, "Mm-hmm." And they said, "You fit the costume. You're going to be the mascot," which I thought would be like the best thing ever until I realized it's like a big dog costume with a head.
You played
and
a dog.
Paws, and I played a dog, and that was my first job. And look at me now.
There you go. You wanted show business, you got it.
That's right.
And then she loved horses too. Wanted to be a jockey at one point in her life.
Yes. Until the day when I became 5'9".
Yeah, jockeys are little people.
Well, they are.
Right?
They have to be because because of the speed, and I would have just slowed the horse down, I guess. So I had to.
Do you ride horses?
I do, yeah. Because Northern Virginia, it's, sort of, it's the law, kind
Great
of.
horse country.
Yeah.
So then, what was your first film?
Well, gosh, it was a film called Night Watch, which was sort of a horror movie, and then recently I did my first naked scene.
You had to swallow hard. Was it that tough?
It was really tough. It's very frightening. All the stuff they say is absolutely true. Yeah, there's people and microphones.
There's like people that never show up on set, that only show up for nude scene day, right?
Yeah, and the scene was with Keanu Reeves, which added to the...
Who asked him to show up?
I think he was in the movie.
What was it, Sweet November?
It was called Sweet November, yeah.
So you and Keanu had a scene together?
Yeah, and you know, I'm in the movie for a very short time, but the trauma lives
you managed to be naked.
Yeah,
but you're not really naked, are you?
When you shoot, yeah. I mean, you're can't
totally
see.
naked?
Yeah, and it's sort of like, "Hi, nice to meet you." Boom, you know?
And was Keanu naked?
Yeah.
Totally naked?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Naked?
But see, I'll never get hired again because I have
did you look? Did you like look?
Yeah.
What are you, an animal?
I have to know.
Well, you can't not. You know, we're playing people who have seen each other, so you're acting. It's all acting. And, yeah, it's, I've seen, you know, yeah.
We'll talk during the commercial.
So the Gilmore Girls now, you're one of the girls, huh?
Yes.
You're a mom. Single
I play
mom.
mom.
Yeah, okay. And who makes that? Warner Brothers?
It is Warner Brothers Television on the WB network.
Do you like having a series as opposed to film work where it's...
I like having this series. This is a show I'm really proud of. I play a woman who was pregnant as a teenager, and so was raising this child, but they're very close in age. The show's kind of funny, and I love the story. I just think it's kind of a neat family, you know, example of sort of how different families
Well, she's a single mom. She's still living with her family?
She has to get back in touch with her parents, from whom she's been estranged, in order to get money to send her daughter to school. And so it's these three generations, kind of my conservative parents, and I play sort of a rebel, and my daughter's kind of a good girl, and it's the
interaction between all three groups.
That's right.
Sure. Well, in this particular scene, Lorelai, played by Lauren, and her TV daughter, what's her name, Rory?
Her name is Rory, yeah.
Rory, played by what is her
Alexis
first?
Bledel.
Alexis Bledel, yeah. Anyway, you're having a heated discussion,
Yeah.
of course. A scene from the Gilmore Girls.
Rory, I don't want to talk about this. I thought that by saying enough and turning off the light, you would get the message. Apparently not. The Skyrider will be here in a minute.
I'm asking you a question.
I am a grown woman.
Says the woman with the Hello Kitty waffle iron.
I have earned the right not to be quizzed about my social life by my 16-year-old daughter.
I thought I was your best friend.
When we're at a U2 concert, you are my best friend, but right now you're my 16-year-old daughter, and I'm telling you, I do not want to have this conversation.
Well, I do.
Well, tough.
Everything was planned. Everyone was excited, including you, and then all of a sudden you're out.
Well, I changed my mind.
This is our life that you just tossed off.
Hey, I didn't just toss off anything.
We had plans. We made space in the closet.
Oh, Rory, just because we moved a couple of boxes is not reason enough for me to get married.
You know, honest to God, I just had that conversation with Joy the other night. Yeah, good heated scene there.
Yeah.
So the Gilmore Girls off to a good start. Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock on the WB. Lauren, thank you very much for coming. Nice to have you here.
Great to meet you.
We'll be right back.